I have young homebuyers and families who reach out to me all the time because they were browsing online and they think they found the perfect home, but they haven't begun the process yet, so they don't have their pre-approval. And their only chance at buying that property is trying to get pre-approved, get their finances in order, possibly prepare their own home to sell, and hope that the home is still available when all is said and done. But often, if it's the perfect home for you, there are other families looking at it and thinking the exact same thing. So there's a good chance it either sells or you end up bidding against other buyers by the time you're ready. And I literally hear it all the time from people, I'm not ready to move yet unless the right home comes up. So in this case, I'm going to give you a few easy things that you can do right now to help prepare yourself so that when the time comes or the right home does come up, that you aren't left scrambling at the last minute. My name is Jessie McClellan and I'm a realtor here in Oshawa, Ontario. If you want to stay up to date on everything happening in our local real estate market, especially in Durham region, then subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you have any questions about buying or selling a home in and around Durham region, you can use the link in the description to book a call with me at a time that works best for you. The first tip is specific to first-time homebuyers or those who haven't owned a property in the past 4 years. So if that's not you, you're welcome to skip ahead. But for those of you that do fall into that category, go ahead and open a first home savings account before the end of this year. The first home savings account allows you to contribute up to $8,000 every year to a maximum of $40,000. Your contributions are tax deductible, similar to an RRSP. But the reason I think that this is such a wise idea to open one as soon as you can is because any remaining amount to your contribution limit carries over into the following year. So if you open the account today, and we're in November, and you're only able to deposit, say, $1,000, that $7,000 remaining would carry over into the next year, making you eligible to contribute up to $15,000. Opening an FHSA is very easy to do. It only takes a few minutes, and you can do it through your bank or another investment platform. And it can really help you out when you decide to buy a home. And as long as you're using the money to purchase a property, your withdrawals are tax-free. I have an entire video on the savings account. I'll link it down below if you'd like to learn more about it, but I highly suggest you open one or at least explore the option and look into it before the end of the year. Now, if you're not a first-time home buyer and you currently own a home that you would need to sell before you purchase, make sure that before you make any upgrades or changes that are solely for the purpose of improving your home's value and helping it sell, that you speak to a professional, whether that's a local home stager that you know and trust or a realtor that you know and trust, because an experienced professional is going to have an eye for what buyers like and dislike and what upgrades they place the most value on. We do not want you donating free upgrades for the next buyer, meaning we don't want you to spend money on upgrades that you're not going to see a return on your investment out of. We would rather see you keep that cash and take it with you or invest it in your next home. Now, if the upgrades are for you, then by all means do as you wish, but if you're only doing it to help for the sale of your home, then it doesn't hurt to have someone else give their opinion too. Unfortunately, I've seen a number of people put money into the wrong places because they didn't know any better and didn't have a professional come in when they were making those choices. And just because you spent $5,000 or $10,000 on an area of your home does not mean that a buyer will value your home higher than others because of it. Sometimes renovations or upgrades are needed to put you on par with other homes, like fixing a broken window or a new furnace, items that buyers will expect to be in good working order in any house that they view. Fixing these items will mean that buyers will not be looking at a recent comparable sale and taking money off, but not that they will pay more money for it necessarily. Sometimes they're a tool to help your home sell faster, painting your front door, maintaining a front garden, and other minor things to help boost your curb appeal or appearance online. And sometimes it will be to increase the value of your home compared to others in the area. These are your most impactful upgrades like flooring, painting, kitchen renovations, and bathroom renovations. The ones that make your house stand out and look better than the most recent comparable sale. But you do need to be careful with those too because you can over-improve for a certain home type and price point. For example, you don't want to put in a $90,000 kitchen into a $600,000 home. Some people will say, oh, a kitchen is always worth it, bathrooms are always worth it, but have someone come in and see your specific home because every home area and price point is going to be different and buyers will have different expectations when shopping in different categories. So get advice that's specific to your home. The next thing that I would recommend you look at is your credit score. It's one of those things that's always beneficial to try and improve. And if your credit score isn't fantastic, it might be fairly easy to improve between now and when you're planning to buy a home. But it's really hard to make any impactful changes in a short period of time. Say if you just saw the home of your dreams on Realtor.ca. Of course, you will always want to seek out the advice of your mortgage broker or financial advisor, but I've seen clients improve their credit score by doing simple things like opening a line of credit to help improve your credit utilization ratio, if that's what's holding you back. Maybe it makes sense to open a line of credit which has a much lower interest rate than a credit card and paying your credit card off with your line of credit so you stop paying such high interest rates. Even if you feel like you're very far out from buying a home, speaking to a mortgage broker or a financial advisor can provide you some clarity and help you create a plan to follow to help get you where you want to be. Mortgage brokers can also give you advice on how to improve your credit score and let you know what your pre-approval is currently, but also what it could look like if a debt was paid off or a higher down payment was available, for instance, allowing you to see different scenarios and choose the best course of action. It's never too early to start preparing yourself, whether you're 1 month or 1 year away from buying your first or next home. You can book a call with me using the link in the description, and I would be happy to guide you towards your goal, and I can connect you with any mortgage brokers or professionals that you may need as well. If you want to see more videos like this and stay up to date on the real estate market here in Durham region, then subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one next week. Bye!